out back off the freaking textbook hunt, buddy. Back to the right. See? Kill him. Let's go. Dude, I've never heard him drum before. That's crazy, ain't it? That is crazy. You heard it that time, didn't you? Shoot, I hope this thing is focused right. There it goes. Let's go get him. Textbook, dude. Oh my God, boy. Let's see, dude. I guess he is a Tom, ain't he? Yeah. Oh. He's a 2-year-old bird, I think. That's probably 10-inch bears. What time is it? I don't know. 6:22. I never thought them drumming and spitting would be like that. Did you hear it before I said something? No. I wasn't sure if that was it, but I was like, I hear something. Every time you watch the videos, they'll be like, oh, they're spitting and they're drumming, and you can't hear it. Oh, no, you can't hear it in videos. Oh, my GoPro's crooked. Oh, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, I was telling you, dude, I was like, we're going to have to be walking, man. Get ready. I told you. I was just like, we ain't 100 yards away from the truck. I'll turn my thing off. Yeah, the truck's literally right over the hill. You said he's going right. Dude, I thought he was going to keep coming left, and I was like, he's not going to be able to swing. Because, dude, he was coming straight at me. And I was like, he's not going to be able to swing on him. And then he went back right, and I was like, oh, yeah. Well, that's a small body bird. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, he got a full beard, but his spurs ain't, but there's a little nubs. Little nubs, yeah. Little nubs. There's a little late hatch 2-year-old. Hey, it don't matter. That's a bird. Full fan swinging beard. He came in gobbling, spitting, and drumming. He read the script for sure. He got a full fan. Yeah. He read the script for sure. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's pretty off in here. It's just thick enough to hide, you know what I mean? I was so worried too, because show him where we hit at. Where was we sitting? Right, I was on that little tree right there, and he was on that tree right there. If he came any closer, yeah, he would have seen us. I think he was, he was definitely looking. Yeah, well, whatever. Hey, what's your sling say? What's it say? Proverbs 12:27. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. Lazy man ain't killing nothing. I love it, dude. I love it. You see yourself? Yeah. What do you think about that? Wild. That's wild. How many turkeys is that? 3. That's my 3rd turkey. 2 this year, and I got 1 last year. And this is the first one I heard drumming.
spitting and drumming, and he was over on the ridge beside us. Or do you think he was on the same ridge as us, or do you think he was on the ridge over and pitched over here?
I think he was off. I don't really know the layout of this land, but he probably went out either from here or from the road and flew up into a tree.
Yeah.
And was kind of like off down there off. See how it drops off in that bottom? But like if he flies from here up, he just flies pretty level. You know what I mean? Kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Where do you think he's gonna roost at tonight?
I don't know. I know where he's gonna be tomorrow. Yeah.
Or some grease?
Yeah. He gonna roost in some grease. But phew, man, that's wild.
Look at them feathers blowing.
Uh-huh.
God, I'm starving.
But yeah, what time's Waffle House open? It's
like after 6:30 now.
It is
6:42.
6:42.
It was 6:22 a while ago when you picked him up, wasn't it?
Yeah, 6:22. We picked him up. Got out here pretty early. I was telling him the whole time yesterday. I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna be walking because everything out here straight up and straight down." And I was telling him, I was like, "Man, we're gonna be walking." I said, I done brought sandwiches. I done brought sandwiches, 2 bottles of water. I ain't gonna need none of it. I ain't gonna need none of it. I guarantee you, if I didn't bring any of that, we'd be walking.
Here all day. I got 2 liters of water in my back.
We'd be walking all day if I didn't bring that.
Man, it's still foggy.
Super foggy.
Yeah, I didn't know how he was gonna react in this fog. When he gobbled and he went that far, I was like, we just might be in the game.
And it was weird too, because he wasn't directly answering us either.
Wasn't reacting to us. Like he was ignoring us.
He was just playing hard to get.
Curiosity killed him.
He couldn't handle it.
Small noggin.
Yeah.
Small noggin.
Yeah. Touched it though. Oh man.
I thought one time there was some hens cutting up with us.
I thought so
Not long
too.
after I called, but I think it was crows off in the distance.
It did sound like hens. But
I'm glad we didn't have to compete with any.
yeah, well, I mean, he could have been wanting to head that way anyways, because that's where we heard that yelping.
I don't know if
this
he'd have
morning.
heard that.
Yeah.
That's awful far. I could barely hear it.
Right.
It's awful far.
But, golly. That's a trip.
I like this timber.
Mm-hmm.
It's just thick enough to hide, but open enough to play the game.
Got a lot of stuff to play with. You know, once you get in the bottoms, it's mostly hardwoods. But up here is pine. The second one out here I've killed in the pine.
Oh, that's wind. I thought it was somebody on Gobbler Road.
Golly.
I thought he was going to come up and scare us, like it was going to be like a, oh shoot, there he is. Sometimes they'll give you a courtesy gobble. Like gobble right there to let you know. I mean, I say let you know, but they'll gobble sometimes right before they come in. That's what I love for them to do, but
don't happen like that.
I could hear that.
Yeah.
I swear I hear him drumming.
Boom. I thought it was a plane flying over us.
I never heard him spit. Most of the time you can hear that spit just a little bit louder, but I guess him just being right off the edge of that little hill.
I figured he was, you know, with how, like whenever he was on the ground, he was, you know, he was really loud once he was on the ground, and you'd think that all this little brush here would muffle the sound.
Whenever, it's not that thick, but
yeah. But I mean, there is spots like over there, like
I was hoping
where
he'd come up that side over there, but I know it's. Did you see why? I was looking at that. You see all that little tall brown stuff sticking up? He come around that.
Yeah.
That's something to keep in mind hunting out here later on. Like looking back now that you know that he avoided that.
Right.
You could set up according to that. I was hoping he'd pop up off your right knee, and then I heard that drumming. I was like, sounds like he's on the left side. And I thought that was a flat down through there, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I was like, if that's a flat, he's got to be standing right there.
Golly.
And I was thinking this to myself the other day. Like I was fooling some on a steep mountainside. They don't ever strut on the steep side. As long as there's a flat spot, flat enough to stand on, like right there where he was at, that's where they'll strut and spit and drum. But you don't ever see them doing it on an incline. I'm sure they do, but...
Right. Yeah, because we was sitting right there.
18-yard shot.
18 yards that way. I could only see his neck coming up. Whenever he was at the left side, and I swung left a little bit, I seen him. And then as soon as I swung left to him, he started walking right. For a split second, I was like, he spotted us.
I thought he did. I don't know if you may or may not be able to see him on camera because of that pine right there, but I know you said I'm about to do it or something, and I was, go ahead, because I don't want him to sit right here any longer. I mean, he's 18 yards staring right at us.
Right.
And
we had no cover.
No cover. Camera out in the open. Dang, I put tape over that red light and it's still on. My tape may have fell off. That's what I worry about him seeing too. I had put tape on my GoPro this morning, so that way it was on my shoulder. That way that red light wouldn't show. I don't know if they can see it or not, but I've had one spook earlier this year because of what I'm assuming was the lights.
Hey, shoot, that's the kind of hunt you frame up and hang up.
Yeah, that's textbook right there, straight off the roost. Textbook. Looking on Onyx, I seen these little knob right here with these finger ridges kind of feeding off of it. And past experience, I ain't no expert, but past experience, they'll roost in the same situation like that right there. I wasn't expecting them to be back here. I was expecting them to be back down here, but I've never seen them roost dead on top, just off the edge.
Right.
If you can never get up here on top, pull them up, it's over with. But short and sweet.
That's right. Gonna try to get you one?
We can. Don't know how they'll feel in this condition like this, but we can fool with them.
I guess he feels all right.
Yeah, he did. Felt real good. I'm sure coming in here. It's fun when they happen like that, but it's also fun when you have to freaking work for them.
That's how my second turkey was. He was.
Every now and then you need them like this.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to really do much, but every now and then.
Man.
Well, if y'all made it this far, we appreciate it.
That's right.